Welcome to Relaxed Reddit Readings. Today we have 4 Reddit stories for you. Reddit stories that will make you question everything about work and family. Story 1. My boss wants me to close my business for her wedding. But didn't invite me. So my manager just asked me to close our entire business on a Saturday so she can invite her coworkers to her wedding, except she didn't invite me. Let me break this down for you because it's absolutely wild. I run a small company and she's been my manager for years. We talk several times a week, we text, we've been through some really tough situations together. I've mentored her, helped her out when she needed it, and I genuinely thought we had a good relationship. Then I get this email requesting we close our doors completely on a Saturday, which is usually our highest sales day, so that she can invite her other coworkers to her wedding. Everyone but me. I'm sitting there reading this email thinking I must be missing something. Like, maybe there's a second email with my invitation. Nope. She wants me to lose an entire day of revenue, our biggest sales day of the week, so that the people she actually wants at her wedding don't have to work. But I'm not good enough to be invited. The audacity is just. I can't even wrap my head around it. And here's the thing. I would have probably said yes to closing if I was invited. I mean, it would still hurt financially, but at least I'd understand why. But to ask me to sacrifice my business income so other people can celebrate with her while I'm specifically excluded? That feels like a slap in the face. I keep going back and forth on whether I should say something to her about how this looks. Part of me thinks I should just let it go and politely decline the closure request. But another part of me thinks she needs to understand how incredibly tone-deaf this is. Like, did she really not think about how this would come across? Or does she just not care about my feelings at all? I'm genuinely hurt by this whole situation. Am I being too sensitive, or would this bother anyone else as much as it's bothering me? If you're enjoying these stories, hit that like button and let me know in the comments which story you relate to the most. Story 2. My family lost it when I got a tattoo without my mom. My mom just went absolutely nuclear on me because I got a tattoo with my sisters and didn't invite her. But here's the thing, this whole situation is so much messier than it sounds. So I'm 23 and I have 3 sisters who are 24, 25, and 30. We hadn't seen each other in a while because we've all been busy living our own lives, you know. We have this group chat where we text from time to time and do little venting sessions, and we plan sister nights through it, like our annual Halloween party. Over the past few weeks we decided to plan some kind of activity where we could catch up and just hang out. We coordinated this whole thing in our sisters' group chat, and one of my sisters suggested we all get matching tattoos. We were all excited about it and started planning what we wanted. Now here's where it gets complicated. We specifically did not invite our mom to this sister hangout. And there's a reason for that. My mom has this tendency to make everything about herself and take over any situation she's in. When we're all together with her, it stops being about us sisters bonding and becomes the mom show. She'll dominate conversations, make decisions for everyone, and honestly just change the entire dynamic. So we wanted this to be just us 4 sisters. We went and got our tattoos and had an amazing time. We felt so connected and it was exactly what we needed. Then my mom found out, and oh my God, you would think we committed some heinous crime against her. She's saying we deliberately excluded her, that we should have invited her because she's family too, and that we were being cruel and selfish. She's making it seem like we plotted against her specifically. But the truth is, we just wanted sister time. Just the 4 of us. Is that really so terrible? My dad is even getting involved now saying we hurt her feelings and we should have just included her. But I feel like we're allowed to have relationships with each other that don't always include our parents. We're all adults. Are we really wrong for wanting some sister bonding time without our mom taking over the whole experience? Story 3. I've been eating my husband's friend's deer meat for months. So I've been eating meat from our deep freezer that belongs to my husband's friend, and now I'm wondering if I'm a terrible person. Here's what happened. My husband's friend stored a whole deer in our deep freezer. And when I say whole deer, I mean he has different cuts of meat that add up to a whole deer. He's got ribs, chops, steak, ground meat, all of it. He didn't have room in his house, so he asked if he could use our deep freezer. All the meat is nicely vacuum sealed and labeled, so it looks really professional. Now here's the thing. Every time he comes to our house, which is maybe once a month or so, I ask him if he wants to take some meat home with him. And he always says no, maybe next time. This has been going on for months. I started getting worried that the meat was just going to go bad sitting there, because venison doesn't last forever even when it's frozen properly. So I started using some of it. I figured it was better than letting it go to waste, right? And honestly, it's really good meat. I've been making these amazing venison steaks and using the ground meat for chili and stuff. My family's been eating really well. But now I'm second-guessing myself. Like, maybe he's saving it for something special. Maybe he has plans for it that I don't know about. But then again, why would he keep refusing to take any home when I offer? And why would he let it just sit there if he had specific plans for it? I haven't told him I've been using it because I'm not sure how he'd react. Part of me thinks he'd be fine with it, especially since I always offer it to him first. But part of me is worried he's going to be upset that I've been eating his deer without asking directly. The thing is, it's been taking up space in our freezer for months, and he keeps saying he doesn't want any when I ask. At what point does it become fair game? Am I overthinking this whole situation, or should I have asked him directly before I started cooking with it? Story 4. My coworkers do this weird thing when taking candy from my office. My female coworkers have this absolutely bizarre ritual every time they take candy from my office, and I finally snapped and told one of them to stop being so weird about it. Let me paint this picture for you. I like to keep snacks in my office because I enjoy having something for people to take when they come in for a visit. Right now I have this container of chocolate caramel thins that's open for anyone to take. Sounds normal, right? Well, here's where it gets weird. When the women in my office take one, they do this whole song and dance routine. It's like, oh I shouldn't, oh it's so bad, oh but I just love chocolate, oh it's so naughty. Every single time. And I'm sitting there like, just take the candy or don't. It's not that complicated. This performance drives me absolutely insane. It's like they need to perform this ritual of guilt and self-flagellation before they're allowed to enjoy a piece of candy. And they do it every time, without fail. The men who come in just take a piece and say thanks. No drama, no guilt, no weird commentary about how they're being bad. But the women have to turn it into this whole production about how terrible they are for eating sugar. So the other day, one of my coworkers comes in and starts the routine. Oh I really shouldn't, this is so bad for me, oh but it looks so good. And I just couldn't take it anymore. I said something like, look, can you please just take the candy without the whole guilt performance? It's just a piece of candy. Well, she did not take that well. She got all offended and said I was being rude and that she was just expressing herself. Now some of the other women are giving me the cold shoulder, and I'm wondering if I crossed a line. But honestly, why do they need to make such a big deal about eating a piece of candy? It's so performative and annoying. Like, I get it, you're worried about calories or whatever, but then just don't eat the candy. Don't come into my office and perform this guilt ritual every time. Was I really that out of line for asking her to just take the candy normally? Or is this as ridiculous as I think it is? If you enjoyed these stories, drop a comment telling me which one was your favorite. And if you want more relaxed Reddit readings, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, like, comment and subscribe for more relaxed Reddit readings.